My beloved child, stop for a moment and breathe. I have come to speak to your spirit, because something urgent is approaching. Something that could shake the foundation of your life. If you continue down the current path without listening. I am not speaking to frighten you, but to rescue you. There is a danger forming not by my design, but by the schemes of this broken world, and the enemy who wants to silence your future. If you only knew how close you came to destruction, you would fall to your knees in gratitude that I intervened. And I am intervening right now through this message, because I love you too deeply to stay silent. You have not noticed, but I've been whispering warnings to your heart. That anxious feeling when you are around certain people. The way your stomach turns before you say yes to something. That is me. I've been nudging you away from harm softly, because I honor your free will. But now I am raising my voice. You are on the edge of a choice that could lead to a moment of disaster. An accident, a sudden loss, a spiritual wound. And I want to shield you, child. I want you to pause. I want you to listen not with your ears, but with your heart. Comment these 10 words if you hear me, God. I trust you and I choose to listen now. Please like, share and subscribe. This message may save a life. There are forces around you that you cannot see. Decisions made by others that affect your life. Hidden intentions wrapped in smiles. In spiritual warfare moving behind seemingly ordinary situations. You are not paranoid, you are spiritually sensitive. The heaviness you feel when you walk into certain rooms is real. The sudden fatigue when you speak to some people is not coincidence. The enemy is trying to drain you, confuse you, distract you. Not because you are weak, but because you are marked. I placed something inside of you. Something powerful and divine. That's what the enemy fears most. Your awakening, your obedience, your alignment. My child, if you would only step back and let me lead, I will reroute every trap and turn it into triumph. But you must pull away from the noise. You've been going so fast, doing so much that you haven't heard me clearly. I have not abandoned you, I never left. But I have watched you choose voices that do not honor me. You've moved ahead with plans without my blessing. And while I stayed near, I wasn't the one letting. That changes now if you let it. Let me guide you again, not in fear but in confidence. Comment this with respect, Father. I slow down and choose to follow you today. You think I haven't seen your tears. I've counted everyone. You think no one notices the way you keep smiling, while silently breaking. I do. I've seen you stay strong for everyone else, while you carry the weight of your own disappointment. You hide your pain because you believe being vulnerable makes you weak. But it's your softness that makes you powerful. You are not invisible to me. You've cried alone in the dark, whispering, "God, where are you?" And I was right there, not silent. Just waiting for you to slow down enough to hear my answer. You are not forsaken and you are not forgotten. I am especially near to the broken-hearted. That includes you, beloved. Especially you. I have seen the danger forming around you. But I have also seen the beauty of what I've placed within you. And that's why I'm fighting for you. I'm not giving this message to a stranger. I'm giving it to the one I have chosen. You are not random, you are not replaceable. The enemy has tried to wear you down so you don't see the danger. But now I'm giving you fresh eyes and divine discernment. Open them, type in the comments. I am not forgotten, I trust your protection. God, you must break free from the patterns that have numbed your awareness. There are things and people you've kept around out of comfort, but they are costing you your clarity. I'm asking you now, disconnect from the noise. Break ties with what dims your spirit. I'm calling you higher. You can't fly while clinging to what keeps you grounded in fear. I am not punishing you, I'm preparing you. This isn't rejection, this is redirection. The slowdown in your life is not a punishment. It's a preservation. I've had to halt certain things because the enemy was waiting around the corner. But you didn't notice the cliff ahead. You thought it was just another day, another decision, another routine. But had you taken one more step without hearing me, it would have led to harm. A spiritual wound, an emotional crash, or even physical danger. This isn't dramatic, this is divine intervention. I allowed the pause to protect your promise. And now I need you to take this seriously. Listen deeply, change directions. Come back to me not out of guilt, but out of love. My love for you is not distant or cold. It's furious, active, and protective. Now please don't skip this. Listen closely to these few important and heartfelt words. Dear beloved, if this message has touched your heart and reminded you that God still wants you, I humbly and respectfully invite you to consider giving a $20 super thanks today. Your act of kindness helps us reach more souls who are longing to hear the voice of God. Remember, when you give from your heart, God multiplies it back in ways you never expected. To give a super thanks, look just below this video. You'll see a small heart icon with a $sign inside it, labeled thanks. Click that button, choose your gift amount, and send it with love. Your gift is not just a donation. It's a seed of faith. May God bless and return it to you abundantly. I have created a pathway for you. marked with wisdom and guarded by angels. It is not a life free from trouble, but it is one filled with my presence. The enemy has tried to hijack your timeline with wrong relationships, fake opportunities, and emotional confusion. But I'm resetting that timeline. What seemed like a loss was me resetting your life. That plan you mourned, that person who left, that door that closed. It was me. I never shut a door unless I've prepared a better one ahead. But you must let go fully, trust me in the silence. Not just in the signs. I understand that trust doesn't come easy anymore. You've been lied to, let down, used by people who claim to care. I saw every betrayal, I wept with you. But I am not like them, I am not man that I should lie. My love for you is covenant, not contract, it is sealed by my word. My character and my son's sacrifice. I'm not here to scold you. I'm here to restore you. I'm here to warn you so you won't walk into a storm unaware. This is my voice, the still small whisper in your soul that keeps pulling you home. Please comment with respect, Father. I trust you above my pain and past. Like, share, and subscribe. Heaven may use your engagement to reach another soul. I've assigned angels to watch over you, and they're moving even now. But they respond to your surrender. They are ready to intervene, but your obedience gives them the room to act. Do not keep ignoring that holy hesitation you feel in your spirit. That uneasiness, it's not anxiety. It's my warning, that stillness you feel when you turn from temptation. That's my peace you keep asking me for confirmation. But child, I've been confirming it over and over through your body. Your emotions, your dreams. And this very message I'm shouting because I love you. You are chosen, you are set apart. You are protected, but only if you remain within the covering I've given. I will never force you, but I will keep calling. And now I am calling you loudly and clearly. Change direction, slow down. Cut ties with what clouds your soul. Let me be your shepherd again. This is your warning, but it's also your invitation. I will not allow what I've started in you to be destroyed. But you must participate in your protection. You must walk away from what's dangerous, even if it looks harmless. I see what you can't, but you need not be afraid of the darkness. My child, because you are not wandering through it alone. You are a light, not a flicker, but a flame I have personally kindled with my own hands. I placed that light within you, knowing full well the darkness you would face. But for that light to blaze and consume the shadows, it must be fanned by my presence. You must come away with me. Not only in the chaos, not only when life feels like it's crumbling, but in the quiet, in the ordinary. Every day, moment by moment. I want to be your rhythm. I am the breath behind your lungs, the pulse in your spirit. I am holding you together even when everything else is falling apart. You are about to do something. Make a decision that seems small but will shape much. Maybe even tomorrow, maybe even today. And I'm asking you, stop, wait. Bring it before me, lay it down at my feet. Don't rush forward with only your own sight, for your view is limited. But I see from the beginning to the end. What seems right to you may lead to ruin. Let me lead you through it. Comment this with faith, God. I lay every decision at your feet today. Trust that when I hold something back, it's not cruelty, it's not punishment. It's not indifference, it's wisdom. Child, divine wisdom that sees the hidden cliff behind what looks like a blessing. I never remove anything from your life without preparing something better. Always superior, always worth the wait. But you must release what you think you need, so I can give you what truly nourishes your soul. I want to heal more than your body. I want to heal your hidden wounds, your emotional bruises, your spiritual exhaustion. I want to touch the places no one else sees. Let me into the secret spaces where the bitterness lives, where shame still whispers, where fatigue makes you feel numb. I want to restore your laughter, the deep unfiltered joy that used to live in you. Before the world hardened your smile, I want to bring back your wonder, your ability to dream, to trust, to feel safe, but to walk without fainting, to soar like an eagle. You must drink deeply from me. Come into the stillness again. Let the noise fade, let the opinions of others become silent, so my truth can rise like the dawn. Comment below, Lord. Restore my wonder and heal my hidden places. I have secrets to show you, mysteries that can only be discovered in stillness. Not in the business, not in the crowd. You've prayed for wisdom. And I'm answering not with a roadmap, but with myself. I am the map, I am your compass. I am your sanctuary in the storm. You're seeking clarity, but clarity doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from knowing me when you walk with me. Even the unknown becomes safe. I do not want you wounded by poor choices. But more than that, I don't want you lost in a life I never designed. You were never meant to just survive. You were meant to live with vision, peace and divine strength. I did not create you to wander in circles, or to feel like a mistake. Every breath you've taken was already written in my book. Every second of your life has meaning even now. This moment was ordained a time for correction, for safety, for rescue. My voice is not random, these words you're hearing. They are not from a stranger. They are from your Father. I'm calling to you with urgency and love. Because your next step is holy ground. Type in comment, this moment is sacred. I choose to walk with God. Like, share and subscribe. Help someone else hear God's warning in time. My child, I have known you from before the first sunrise. Before oceans formed, before the stars danced in the sky. You were in my thoughts. You were part of my plan. I didn't make you to blend in. I crafted you with purpose. Planted destiny inside your bones and wrapped eternity in your breath. What you think is random is written. What you fear is out of control. I am already in it. I am allowing this moment of divine interruption because I want to realign you. Not to punish, but to awaken. To call you home to your calling. Yes, I have seen what's coming. Yes, I have permitted a moment that contains weight, choice and consequence. But child, do not believe that what's foreseen is unchangeable. Do not assume what I've revealed must happen. Prayer shifts timelines, obedience rearranges outcomes. Alignment softens what seemed uncheckable. You have authority to step out of harm's way and into divine protection, but you must act now. You must turn, you must believe that redemption is not a theory. It is real, it is for you. And it is now. This is your window to step into my covering and out of danger. Comment in faith, God. I align my heart to your divine timeline. You see, time is a straight line, but I see everything at once: past, present, future. It is all laid before me like a tapestry woven in perfect beauty. Even the pieces that don't yet make sense to you. I have seen every fall, every mistake, every wrong turn, and I still call you chosen. I don't just see what may happen. I see what can happen when you rise in faith. When you seek my face, when you walk in obedience. This moment was always part of the path to your strength. I've never looked at you and seen failure. Only potential. You are not destined for destruction. You are not sentenced to pain. I have always carved out a path of redemption for you. You are still in the story. You are still part of the miracle. Don't give up when you're one step away from breakthrough. The enemy wants you to panic, to rush, to choose the counterfeit blessing. But I'm slowing you down on purpose. Because what I have is real, lasting, beautiful. I made you for victory, not survival. Come back into alignment. And let me show you what happens when you walk with your Father. Unafraid and fully awake. And yes, the fruit. The undeniable evidence of what I've been doing inside of you. will speak louder than every voice that doubted you, ignored you, mocked you, or questioned your journey. My child, they may not have seen the nights you cried, the hours you stayed faithful when it was hard, the moments you worshipped me through the storm, but I saw it all. I recorded every tear, I collected every prayer. Nothing was hidden from my eyes. What I'm about to do in your life will not require explanation. My favor will speak for itself. My power will reveal what your silence protected. You have not been forgotten. You have been hidden, and there is a divine difference. Hiddenness is not punishment. It is preservation. I have covered you until the time was right. I have shielded you from battles you were not meant to fight. I have protected the all in your life, so it would not be wasted on the wrong people. And now I say to you, get ready. The season of unveiling is near. What I have prepared in you is about to be seen. Your roots have gone deep, and now your fruit will rise. The harvest is not coming. The harvest is already forming. Type in comment, God is preparing me for public harvest in holy impact. Please like, share, and subscribe. Someone else needs to hear this divine moment. Do not despise the quiet, do not curse the slow pace. I have not delayed you, I have developed you. While the world was rushing, I was rooting you while others were chasing platforms. I was building your character. I was strengthening your spirit, not for popularity but for endurance. Because what I'm about to release in your life requires more than charisma. It requires consecration. It requires a spirit anchored in me, not in applause. It requires discernment sharpened by my spirit, not dulled by distraction. That is why I called you apart. That is why I whispered in the silence and met you in the stillness. Do not measure your journey by the timelines of others. Do not compare your chapter of obedience to someone else's highlight. Real. You are on a holy path, a sacred journey designed by my hand. I am not slow, I am strategic. Every delay has been divine. Every setback was actually a setup. What felt like rejection was redirection. What looked like the end was simply me turning the page. This next chapter will not be written in frustration, but in fulfillment. This will be the chapter where promises are not just heard, but seen. Where doors don't just open, they swing wide. Type in comment. My delay was divine, my chapter is turning now. And yes, I see the storm. I see what's been circling you. I see the tension that's been rising, the spiritual heaviness that's tried to smother your hope. But I want you to know this. You are not a victim of this storm. You are not powerless, you have authority. Not because you feel strong, but because I dwell inside of you. You are not facing this storm alone. I am with you in the eye of it. I'm not watching from a distance. I'm fighting for you in the midst of it. Speak my word, declare my promises. Call out my name, I will answer. My child, I never promised you a life without fire. But I did promise that the fire would not consume you. I never promised a path without battles. But I did swear that no weapon formed against you would prosper. I never said you would not cry. But I did promise that joy would come in the morning. I know how to take ashes and make them beautiful. I know how to take the darkest midnight and birth the greatest sunrise. I know how to take your worst pain and turn it into the source of someone else's healing. That's how I work. I redeem everything. Type in comment, God is redeeming every tear, every fire, every delay. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not forgotten in the wilderness. You are not overlooked in the crowd. You are my chosen, my beloved, my set-apart one. I have walked with you through every fire, through every disappointment, through every betrayal, and I have not let go of your hand. Even when you questioned me, I still protected you. Even when you turned away, I still surrounded you. Even when you didn't feel me, I was closer than your breath. That is who I am, faithful even when you're fragile, loving even when you feel lost. I know the pain you've carried, the silent disappointments, the prayers that didn't get answered the way you hoped, the doors that closed without warning. But hear me now, I am still writing your story. And the pen is still in my hand. I will not let your story end in pain. I will finish what I started. You will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You will testify, you will rejoice. And what you once whispered in private prayers of desperation will become public praise. Yes, you will dance again. Yes, you will laugh again. Yes, you will rise again. Type in comment, I will rise again. My testimony is still unfolding. Please like, share and subscribe. Let your faith be a torch for someone else. And finally, my child, never forget this: you were born for such a time as this. You are not here by chance. You are not a mistake. You are not too late, too broken, or too far gone. You are perfectly placed in this moment of history to carry my light, to reflect my heart, to walk in my strength. I have trusted you with this assignment because I see what's inside you: my image, my breath, my authority. So walk boldly, speak bravely, love radically, forgive quickly, shine brightly. You are not walking alone. You are walking with me, and I never lose a battle.